It's whatever you want.
I think
I got a good guess.
Well, it's not necessarily a guessing game. I was just going to look it up and say, yep, we're doing it.
Can I put my guess in? $20,000.
$20,000?
for the minimum. Oh, but
for the private jet flight right now.
Private flight to Las Vegas. One of you guys might need to look this up because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting here Googling and it's not going to be very entertaining.
I'm entertained. Are you entertained?
I think
I'm entertained.
I think I want to stay at the Cosmopolitan.
No, Caesar Palace.
No. I want to
Caesar
stay
Palace
because the Cosmopolitan is right above the Bellagio fountain, and I want to be
thought
able to.
Caesar Palace is more.
Is it also
bougie?
You said 20
It's
grand.
bougier. Yeah,
Okay,
I said
so
20.
From Lincoln, Nebraska, a private jet flight generally expect to pay between 6 and 20 grand for
6 and 20
for a one-way flight. So
a one-way flight.
One way to get there is 6 to 20 grand.
So
let's
let's
just say meet halfway in the middle. That's 13 grand.
13, and then let's say
That's
it's
halfway.
13 back.
Yeah, so let's
So
just
26.
say 26
grand. There.
So
The
26,000.
Cosmopolitan.
Yep.
Or Caesar Palace. Where did
I want
they
to stay
at?
in a suite in the top floor.
Wait. Connor,
Top
where
floor
did they
suite.
stay at for
It's the Caesar Palace.
Hangover?
It's the Caesar Palace.
That's what I thought.
Okay,
Hangover, Caesar Palace. That's
Because-
a real thing.
Because it overlooks the Bellagio fountain, so when it's going off at night, you can watch it from
but the
your
thing
balcony,
is, the Hangover is a real
which is a movie.
but it's a real hotel room.
It is. Yes,
It's based
it is
off.
a real one.
It's based off their actual VIP at Caesar
Okay,
Palace.
which one is more
right now.
expensive? Which one is? Because we need to stay in the more expensive
okay,
one.
so Caesar Palace has a range. It said it has a range of suites, like from low to high.
We want the highest. We want the most
highest,
expensive.
Connor.
By the way, was that the
600
most expensive flight you could have taken?
Yes.
Like, I want a G5.
Well, then that's
Like, I
20.
want-
That's 20 grand.
So just say 20 grand. 20 grand.
So
Because he
40.
said it ranges
So
from
just
6 to
40. So
20.
let's say 40. Let's say
okay,
40.
so let's just say
All
40.
right.
Okay.
Okay, that's
All right.
40. Like
Caesar-
the flight attendant will suck you off on your way there while she's like boofing champagne up your asshole. That kind
I
of
need to
flight.
win the lottery.
That kind
now.
of flight.
Okay. The Nobu Sky Villa in the Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, priced at for a 5-night stay, $5 million.
No way.
I'm not shitting you.
What?
$5 million for a 5-night stay, so
$5 million.
$1 million a night. So basically, from
He's
Monday
not
to,
lying, George.
I'm not. Look at that.
All right. Okay.
$5
so
mil.
So right
I
now
wanna
we're
see-
at 5
I
mil.
wanna see-
We went from 40,000 to
So it's
6 million.
This
travel
is,
to get there
this
is
is
not
the
that
photo
expensive.
of the place
What did you look up? Most expensive suite in Vegas?
in Caesar's Palace. It's called the Nobu Sky Villa. I want to know. There's
For
got to
5
be.
nights.
There's got to be
$1 million a night.
There's got to be amenities with that. It's Nobu, and Nobu's a.
Look up some of the amenities.
I better be fucking and getting fucked.
Nobu Sky Villa. Nobu Sky.
I mean, god damn, Mr. George.
There better be a glory hole in there. I don't know.
There better be at least 20.
The housekeeping better be in
Okay,
lingerie.
so the Nobu Sky Villa
Talk
at
to me.
Caesar Palace. The luxurious amenities include access to a private fitness center, priority seating at the Nobu restaurant. Okay, so
Okay.
you have,
Don't know what that fucking is.
it's the most expensive restaurant and probably like one of the most.
Right.
Okay?
It's a really
Okay,
high-end
a
restaurant.
business-
Cool.
a
You only
bus-
get
And you have no wait
priority.
time.
A
seating.
business lounge with tea service, whatever, complimentary
I like
Wi-Fi and nightly turn down service. What does that mean?
Okay, now do this. What's the most expensive restaurant in Las Vegas? So we're gonna get there.
Can I get one?
Yeah.
All right, after that.
This is a fantasy. So picture this, boys. We get up, we drive to the airport. We got our G5 airplane waiting for us on the tarmac.
20,000.
We get on the plane. We fly to Las Vegas. We land. We go to Caesar's Palace. We get taken up to our room, and now we're hungry. We want to eat. What are we looking at, Connor?
It's Russian. Joel Robuchon. $525 for a tasting menu. A tasting menu is just like, like a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
That's where you're tasting certain things. That's $525.
That's the sample platter.
That's the sample platter.
Let's go.
That is crazy.
Okay, now our bellies are full.
No. That's just the taste.
It has, so the Michelin stars?
Yeah.
It has 10 Michelin stars as of 2021.
I thought it was 1 to 3.
No, but you can get as many as you want.
So they've gotten multiple, 3-star, 2-star, whatever.
Yes, 10 as of 2009. So imagine what they've had.
So $525 for the appetizer. What's the most expensive thing on the menu?
Oh, Jesus.
Like, we're getting steak dinner that's
Ruchachan,
they had to murder a dolphin that was shitting out caviar to slap on our prime rib, whatever, steak.
But after this,
Japanese Wagyu beef.
After we get our bellies full.
Oh, yeah, we're going to hit some high-limit gambling.
No.
Okay.
I got something before that.
Okay.
We got to empty them.
What? Empty what?
We need the hookers.
I'm looking at the website.
Okay, let's look up what are the most expensive escorts.
My freaking... Dude, I'm going to get tracked down looking up this.
I love this.
Dude, the FBI is going to be banging on Spencer's door tomorrow morning like... Is there a Connor Hogue here?
I'm going to say, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Okay.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
Most expensive item. Okay.
All right.
Any guesses? Oh, my God.
Probably prime rib smashed with gold diamond Wagyu.
What is it?
With some...
Huh?
Oh, are you talking
It's
price?
probably just some kind of like
$1,500.
A1 Wagyu beef steak.
It is Wagyu, but guess...
$1,500.
It's probably like $5,000.
$7,200. And that's just the steak. No sides. It says just the steak. So if
all
you
right,
want
we said hold the side. Hold the fries.
Hold the fries.
Hold the fries.
Hold the fries, please.
Like, can we get a side of ranch?
Okay.
All right, now get us
They're
some
like,
hookers.
that's an extra 25.
Now get us some hookers.
Escorts in
All right,
Las
so then we said so we
highest paid escorts in Sun.
We got our $525 tasting menu. We filled our
Whoa!
Let me see.
It was like a crazy photo.
We filled our bellies with
Goddamn.
$7,200 steak. Now, before
I need to get off this.
Before a night of gambling, we got to drain our balls so we got clear heads. So we're going to get some escorts.
It won't even let me leave the site, bro.
I'm so glad you're the one Googling this and not
God
me.
damn. Okay. Most.
Blue chip hookers. Come on.
Remember, we have the pink slips.
Wow.
The
Yeah,
penny
yeah,
slips.
yeah.
Then
Wow.
the penny slips.
Wow.
You
Penny
have to get
stocks.
the penny stocks. You had to get a penicillin shot.
I mean, $5 million for a hotel. I hope there's hookers there.
Highest paid escorts.
That's
You
the one I
clicked
clicked
into
on.
it.
I don't
Yeah,
want that
click into
one.
it
No,
again.
because it's bad.
I want to see.
He's like,
tits.
no, those are colored. I want white girls. All right.
Go up. Go up. Go up.
No, why are you telling me
Go
what
up.
to do? This is my
That
phone.
one.
Hey,
That
Spencer,
one.
you have a phone too. You
What
can
about
Google it
it?
if you want.
Yeah.
It's
We
not
want
even
that
telling
one.
me price.
That might not be something they can disclose.
Here, let me just
Dead air.
Google average.
Average hooker price in Vegas. And then whatever is on the higher end, we'll take that.
200 to 6,000. Okay, so
200 to
for
6,000?
for 1 hour. So let's just say like $3,000.
Wait, you said 200 to 6,000.
That's the
Per
Oh, $200
hour?
to 6,000.
But that's
yeah,
per hour.
Yeah.
So how many hours do you need?
5.
5?
God dang.
What time did we land? Noon? We landed at noon.
No, we
Yeah,
gotta land
no,
at
we took
10.
the red eye. We took the red eye.
We're landing
No,
at
we took the
10.
private jet.
Oh, we took the private. Oh yeah,
We're
we
landing
took
at
the BJ.
10.
I forgot about that.
10
We're
at
landing
night?
at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so so this is after our. Okay, so what time did we eat dinner? 6.
Let's just say
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
So Spencer. Okay, so
Well, you gotta think about the casino,
What's
too.
6,000 times 5? That's
It's
30,000.
30K, yeah.
Okay, so 30,000. Let's just say we.
I mean, 5 hours, man.
I nutted in the first 2 minutes, and then I just played chess with them the rest of the time. And Spencer's in there doing God knows what. So
You want to drink some Natty Light?
I'm like,
All
so
right,
where'd you go to
how
school?
much-
Connor,
And then-
you know 5 hours.
I'm like, what'd you major
You're
in?
my neighbor
And
for a
then
long
so
time.
then
How much money?
5,000?
How much money does an average person
5 hours later.
spend at the casinos in Vegas?
No. Just look up what is the highest you can bet in Vegas.
Oh, it's a lot. Probably 30K.
Like, what's the highest high limit room in Vegas?
I
Look
bet
up
you
highest high limit room.
It would be, yeah.
100K. Is the
100K?
highest. Is the highest. You can
Wow.
So
That's,
let's
now
say
that it says per hand. So let's say in blackjack, if you split them, you can go 200.
We're talking.
Okay, but
we're
this
talking.
is-
We have the money.
But this
we're
is
putting
money this is money
100,000.
we're spending. So let's say
So-
we had a rowdy night of gambling. We were up and down, and then we ended up just losing
I'm good, thank you
100K.
though.
Like,
So
let's
I
say
would
we
say-
lost one hand, and we're like, we gotta leave
Yeah.
after being up and down several times.
They say between the
But-
the average blackjack table spends between 40 and 50K. That's the average, but the highest you can bet is 100.
Okay, so
The highest you can
average.
bet is
So the
100.
average is about 40 to 50K.
So
per
if the
table,
highest
but
you
the
can bet
highest
is
you can
100,
bet-
let's say we lost 100.
Okay, so let's say you got to double. So you got to double down then.
No,
like
we're
tonight.
losing. We're talking about what we could bid, and we're losing.
In
How
one
much
hand,
we're gonna
So
spend?
okay, so
100K.
now we've gambled 100 away. We broke even, and we threw in one more 100K, and we lost it. And we said, let's leave. So we're down 100K gambling. So now we need to go see like a show. What is like the highest show or
entertainment show.
entertainment in Vegas? Like UFC? Is it Cirque du Soleil? Is it is Carrot Top going to be there and we're front row and we're going to get jizzed on? What is the highest show you can go to? And we're going to figure out our ideal trip to Vegas.
Highest ticket price
Yeah, like front row.
for an entertainment show
In Las
in
Vegas.
Vegas.
How you doing, huh? Playing footsie with me under the table, huh?
Okay, in 2024, when Adele was performing,
Adele.
Adele
We're gonna see Adele.
Adele.
Front row in the
We're-
pit.
at the Sphere,
At the Sphere. Let's go.
I do like the Sphere. I got
For front
videos.
row
I got
tickets,
videos from my dude that went to Vegas.
$1,462.
That's it.
Yeah,
That ain't.
With
a
the
What
lot.
Sphere-
about
what do you got?
let's okay, I got this.
like
Let's
the most expensive.
let's assume the Super Bowl is being played in Las Vegas.
How
What's the
much
most expensive
is the
Super Bowl
most
ticket?
expensive?
Oh, 25.
Just look up what's the most expensive Super Bowl
I'll
ticket.
just say this year. Just this year.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah. That's
like,
what.
let's say
that's
this-
what he's
56,000.
talking about.
let's say
56.
this was the whole point of our trip, kind of. Like we're going to watch
It's
the Super
in.
Bowl.
Yeah. The Super
it's in
Bowl's in
Vegas.
Vegas.
According to Forbes, the highest
25K.
ticket this year at the Super Bowl this year, let's just say $56,000.
That's
Wow.
more like it. That's more
But you
like
gotta
it.
times that by how many friends are coming.
It's 3 of us, so 3 times 56.
Okay, I got another idea. Let's say Spencer mouthed off to someone at the Super Bowl.
100. That's how
And
much
he
we're
went-
spending between the 3 of us.
Okay, 168. Okay, yeah, good idea.
So it's just boom, boom, boom. 3 seats, right? All
168.
next to each other.
And I'm assuming you're paying me back for that.
Yes, I'm gonna.
So let's
you.
assume
Oh,
we were
yeah.
at the Super Bowl, right? It's the Vikings versus the Chiefs.
I'm killing him.
Spencer mouthed.
I'm already telling
someone.
you. I will
someone,
choke him out.
Someone
like,
looks at Spencer wrong, and he fucking pops him in the fucking lip.
it won't be
and
someone.
a yellow shirt, 70-year-old guy grabs him and was like, hey. And then they call a cop over, take Spencer to jail. How much is it to bail someone out in Las Vegas?
Well, there's multiple,
I will
there's multiple charges.
I will homer
What
to
is that?
Bart
Assault charge?
Connor.
How-
An assault charge?
Yeah, how much is an assault
No,
charge bail?
it won't be an assault charge. It'll be assaulting a police officer.
Oh, you're assaulting the police officer too?
Well, because technically speaking, at the Super Bowl, they're all police officers. So if I push the yellow
$5
jacket,
grand.
That's it.
$5 grand.
$5,000. We spent $7,200 on steak.
easy,
It's $5,000
easy.
to get
Bail
out
me
of
out.
jail.
Crazy.
All right.
But
I guarantee in
anyways,
Vegas, they just want to get him out. I guarantee you, they just don't want to deal with
What
him.
else are we spending money on? What's the most
Well, you
expensive
gotta
clothing store?
no.
What else
We
guys,
gotta
we gotta figure out what we're
We
spending.
gotta
on.
rent a Lambo.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're renting.
okay,
we're
so
renting
it's a
2
car rental.
Lambos.
What's the most expensive car rental?
No, we're renting 2 Lambos.
Right. We got 3 of us. We can't
Yeah.
all fit in one
It's
Lambo.
a 2-seater.
We're gonna have to take turns.
No, we're renting 2. We got
I
got
know,
money.
No, I know, but like we'll have to take turns on
The
who's
most
driving.
expensive, it doesn't say car, but the most expensive car, according to CNBC,
To rent.
is,
To
rent
rent.
a day is $25 grand.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
So
about.
so that's 5 days. That
But
we're there. Remember, we're
five
there for 5
days,
days because we're staying in
And that's
the,
times
what?
2. That's
25?
times 2. 50.
So that's $125,000.
No, 50. You
So
said
250
25.
because of, well, let's just say we share a car.
Yeah, 50 times 5.
It's 25 per day.
Bitch,
But we're
25
getting
for
two.
can't
five.
fit
We're
2
getting
people
two?
in a
Okay,
Lambo.
okay.
25
25.
times 5 for one car is
250,000.
120. Yes, it's 250.
250,000
It's 250. Yep.
car rental.
And then you
Jesus
gotta-
Christ, we're gonna rent an SUV. Yeah, my mom.
Okay, what else are we spending money
Okay,
on?
we're spending money on clothes. Okay.
Clothes. What are we? We're going
Most-
shopping.
Most expensive.
Yeah,
designer
I'm buying a
clothes-
thong.
The most expensive watch. We're getting-
Designer clothes.
I want to watch.
Ooh, a
I want
Gucci.
I want to watch because I want
Gucci
another
flip
watch.
flop.
I want to
Here.
watch underneath.
Here, I did
My
this.
Apple
The
Watch.
most expensive.
I need a.
the high end clothing stores of Las Vegas right here.
I
What's the
can't
most
do
expensive
anything on
shirt,
my.
slide.
Oh,
shorts?
I can't do anything on my wrist. I need a chain.
Like,
What's
let's
the
do
most
this. Let's do
expensive
this.
chain?
What's
I
the
need
most
a chain.
expensive chain? What's the most expensive T-shirt, shorts, and shoes, and watch?
I need a chain.
We'll add that up and we'll add it, and then that'll complete.
Jesus,
Our
give me a
visit to
price.
Las
It just
Vegas.
says what it is. Oh, never mind. $100,000 for a diamond encrusted Cuban link chain.
Okay,
Cuban
that's
link.
my
So
chain.
So there's the chain.
That's my
There's the
chain. That's
Now we
my
need
chain.
T-shirt.
Most expensive
T-shirt.
T-shirt in Vegas.
This is quite a trip we're taking, boys.
Oh, it is.
Jesus Christ, this can't be real.
Buzzing like a honeybee.
Like, what's the most expensive champagne? We're just gonna assume that's already in our
Let's pop
hotel
some
room.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
champagne.
It's already.
It's
in
gotta
our
be
hotel room.
complimentary.
We're paying $1 million a night.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gotta be there.
complimentary.
$1,070 for a Louis Vuitton gradient cotton T-shirt. A Louis Vuitton for a
That's a
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
$1,070
Times 3, so
Shirt
3 grand.
or shorts or pants, and then we need shoes and then accessory, like a watch.
I need a full
Or a
on,
ring, I
I need
guess.
a full on tux.
You want a tux?
Jesus.
Are we strolling around in tuxes and sunglasses?
I mean, we have to be.
Should we scrap the shirt? Scrap the shirt. Scrap the shirt. We'll scrap the shirt.
We gotta go.
We got chains, sunglasses.
Most expensive tuxedo store.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Yes.
There we go. Now we're picking up.
yeah, we
There
gotta
we
go,
go.
tux, sunglasses.
There we go.
We're
High rolling
yeah,
this weekend.
We're
5 days.
balling.
We're balling out hard. And we're like, every night we're going to our hotel room and we're just counting up our winnings. And then we're sitting on the balcony overlooking the Bellagio
Jesus
fountain
Christ.
going off.
A Stuart Hughes Diamond Edition. This is
Tux,
crazy.
tux.
Tux. $778,290.
Times 3.
Isn't that nuts?
Wait.
Times 3.
778.
778,290.
You're gonna have to do it. My phone's recording.
Times 3.
778,290. 778,290.
Yeah, times 3.
778 290.
$2,334,870. Isn't that crazy? How much
No,
for a freaking
that
tux?
ain't crazy.
For a tux,
Does that include the
700
shoes? You guys got 13s back there. You got 13s.
It does. Yes.
Men's 13.
Yes, it does. It does. Yeah.
All right.
It
watch.
says,
Watch. We're going to Rolex. We're going to Rolex and we're picking out a watch. There's got to be a Rolex store in Las Vegas.
I don't know if Rolex is top of the notch anymore, is it?
Really? What's the most expensive watch?
Oh my God. A Paul Newman Rolex Daytona.
All right, here we go.
That sounds about right.
$17.8 million.
Look it up. Times 3. Times 3.
Jesus.
17 mil?
Times 3. Times 3.
53.4 million.
53.
So 53,400,000. Isn't that crazy?
What else are we buying, boys? Is
Well,
that
you
it?
got to think food.
I think we
Well,
lost
food
all of
is
our
kind of-
lottery.
Well,
I think,
food
okay.
is covered because of the dinner, but that's
Yeah,
one
that-
dinner, and
That,
That
yeah.
ain't 5.
how much money does somebody spend on alcohol per day? Per day.
Technically, when you're
It's
gambling,
it's
when you're
complimentary.
gambling,
It's
though, it's
complimentary.
It is
complimentary.
Okay, so let's total up what we have here.
Jeez. You want me to do the math?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
So our private flight
Okay.
to and fro, 40,000.
40.
Our hotel stay for 5 nights. Koner and I are sharing the bed, and Spencer's got a cot.
Yeah.
Can you send up? Hey, can you send up a cot to 594? Let me get some extra sheets.
And a pillow.
5
Don't
million.
forget the pillow.
Jesus.
5 mil.
Keep going.
Then we went out
That's
to
5
eat.
mil.
There you go.
Then we went out to eat. We got our $525 tasting menu.
525
$525.
plus.
Then we got our $7,200 steak dinner.
7,200.
Okay.
Spencer's balls were bluer than a fucking plum and needed a hooker. So $30,000 for 5 hours.
She better be able to last 5 hours.
She's,
30 grand.
She-
Is Bonnie Blue?
she can't walk anymore.
Okay.
So
I hope not.
we went gambling. Let's say we were up and down. We won some, we lost some.
So
Let's just
1,000?
say we lost
100,000.
100,000.
100,000.
We lost $100,000 gambling.
Okay.
Hey,
The real reason why we were here in Las Vegas was for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
3 tickets, 168,000. We had a blast of a time. The Vikings steamrolled the Chiefs.
There we go.
There we go. He still
Spencer
got mad.
went. Spencer punched some kid in the lip. Went to jail. Cup checked an officer.
$5 grand.
Got an extra assault charge. Bailed him out for 5 G's. We're like, they're like, oh shit, are you the Grass
Hell,
Daddies?
you
We're
might
like, "We are."
you might
He's
as
like,
well
one.
add another $5K for the lawyer
Okay. Another 5K. I added it.
We got a quick Jewish lawyer.
Okay.
for $5K.
5K. So add another.
Seth
5,
Seth
5K.
Rogen.
Seth Rogen was our lawyer.
Yeah, we got Seth Rogen for a lawyer.
We rented a couple Lambos for 5 days because we're not going to be just taking Ubers this whole time.
Oh yeah,
We're going to be
obviously.
rolling around in style. That's $250,000.
Jesus.
Then
Okay.
to top it off, well, not to top it off necessarily, but before any of this happened, when we got
We
there,
gotta
we're
look
like,
fresh.
we gotta look fresh.
Mint.
We gotta look like we
belong.
act like you've been there before. Is
Yeah.
the kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
act
yeah.
like
if you
we
stroll
own-
in,
Yeah.
if you celebrate a $300,000 hand of blackjack,
We're not gonna roll in with
someone's like, look
American-
at this fucking pussy.
We're not gonna roll in with American Eagle T-shirt.
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta act
yeah.
like you've been there before. Like, so we got our $100,000 gold chain.
So
Wait, did we take that times 3?
no, we didn't.
So 300,000.
There you go, Bones. There you go, Bones.
Okay.
There you go, Bones.
I got it. I got figured
We
out.
got our 3 tuxes for $2 million.
Jesus. 2 flat.
Two
Yeah.
million 334,870.
Okay, hold on.
2
'cause
334
2
334 870.
870.
There's our tuxes.
Okay.
We're just gonna assume that, you know, even though mine had more threads than Spencer's, they were all the same price.
Yeah.
Well,
And then we
it
all
might be
said-
1 or 2-ish.
And then we all said,
More
you know, when
threads.
you're at the when you're at the casino for all hours of the night, you got to check what time it is every once in a while to see when you need to get back to your hooker that's been wondering where you're at. So
It is true.
that's 53,400,000.
53,400,000.
And then when it was all said and done, we had no more sperm left to give. We thought we'd spent enough
Well,
money. we figured we'd head on back home to the good old
And see our debt.
heartland.
To see our debt.
And we finally looked back and saw that we spent...
Oh,
60
is that billion? No, that's million.
That's million. $61,640,595. So now I'm gonna look up how much can 61.6 million buy you in the U.S.
$61,641,595 later, we had the greatest trip of our life.
We could win the lottery and do that. We could do that.
So, guys, if we wanted to have the greatest 5 days of our life and go see the Super Bowl, have a hooker eat caviar off our gooch, all we have to do is raise $61,641,595, and we got it.
61.6 million in the U.S. can buy you up to 4 private islands.
What? How many acres of land would that buy?
80 Rolls Royces.
80?
Like
Only
of the
80.
base level.
Okay.
Of the base
Only
level.
80.
Not. This isn't.
It's
like
ore. Yes,
okay,
ore. Okay.
Or. Like a
Or
fucking seal.
or you can buy
Or.
42% of Apple's company.
42% of Apple?
42% of Apple stock, like their stock. That's what I'm buying.
That
the
seems like
islands.
a lot.
I'm buying the islands, not
You buy
because
the
of
islands?
Jeffrey Dahmer, but just
How much? Look up how much
I'm
land.
buying Apple stock.
That's true.
Look up how much land $61 million would buy you.
All of Nebraska.
How
You
much
might be-
land in acres, right?
Yeah.
Square feet.
I'm just gonna do acres. Acres.
George. We could buy wilderness.
Okay, Okay, so just do this.
That'd be so
1
funny.
acre is 43,560 feet. So just do 61.
I was joking about square feet.
Oh shit!
Dude,
Just
how
look at
much
It
how
can
many
buy
acres?
you.
An
It can buy you.
acre-
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Normally, an acre is like a couple grand.
50,833 acres. That's a lot.
We're going to be farming a lot of grass, boys. Thank you guys all for watching and tuning into this episode. It was a banger of an episode. I had a lot of fun. I hope
yeah.
you guys did too. I hope you guys enjoyed listening. I hope you guys enjoyed having your shepherd back in charge of keeping care of the flock. I know I felt much better being in this seat instead of watching
Spencer.
my friends record for me, but they did a great job. I hope you guys all enjoyed that previous episode. I did listening to it. Thank you guys all for watching and tuning in. Spotify and Apple Podcasts for audio only. Subscribe and like on YouTube. Go follow us over on TikTok at the Grass Daddies Podcast. Spencer looks like he's know where he's at right now.
He looked at me like this, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
I'm
I literally was
toasted.
like, "Oh my god!"
George,
Thank you guys all for
I'm
watching.
toasted.
It's been a night for us. It's been a fun time
Oh, boy.
recording with you guys. I had fun fantasizing about a fantasy trip to Vegas with you guys. Thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, just
Peace out.
remember that you can't win if you don't play.
Exactly.